I've been doing this for like I know I'm old and ancient at 53. I've been doing this for a long time. I've seen what the seduction community has done, the pickup artist has done to young men who are your age right now. Well, okay, who are in their 40s right now or 50s, who used to be your age when they're young, believing in things outside of themselves. They believed in pickup artists, they believed in tricks, lies, and gimmicks. And you have to know there's nothing new under the sun. And it's terrible that we are in a world today where these guys are out here looking to manipulate you young men out there by coming up with gimmicks from being on your purpose, going your own way, money, clothes, and status, get your money up, high value man, everything under the sun, Riz, handsome man game, looksmaxxing, and all this other stuff that they push on these young men that uh, push a fake lifestyle on the front end, but it's fake. Let me just tell y'all real quick. Let me give y'all a pretty much a prime example. So in the 80s, we used to break dance and everything like that. So in the 80s, we didn't know. Now, this was like, we're talking about junior high school. So we didn't know. We thought that when we saw the rappers in the big mansions with the nice cars and the women, as children, we assumed that they were actually getting those women. We assumed that because we were young and impressionable as youngsters. So we believe what we saw. And then when you grow up to find out that they rent the mansions, they rent the vehicles, some of the bling was cubic zirconium or it was rented, or the women were models that were hired to dance and shake their asses, it gave you a brand new interpretation of things. But for many men out here today, they look at ways to go around and try to cheat the game. And they keep saying, well, what is the game? The game will always be an unconditional love for oneself at its core. That is it. No money, clothes, status, no fame, no thing. So that means the game, loving yourself unconditionally, has no money criteria, no height criteria, no weight, no anything like that. And that's why women love assholes, bad boys, and jerks. But when you have people walking around lifting weights to give y'all young men an impression that I've got to go to the gym for some women, or I got to have a nice car for some women, or I got to do these things for women, deep down behind that lie, there is a truth behind the lie. And I got to give this guy credit. This guy right, I got to give this guy credit. This guy right here. Because he is being honest about something that a lot of young men it's happening to them right now, or they actually believe what they see on the front end, but they don't know the back end truth. And what this young man has the courage to say, and again, this is not me trying to knock him, because I don't believe in looksmaxxing or anything like that, but it's a shame that y'all guys do, because y'all just follow the trends like sheep, and I want y'all to break out of that. But this young man is really being 1,000% genuine, and it takes nad and balls to do what he's about to tell a lot of young people. But a lot of people don't either know, or they don't want to know that, no matter how much money I have, clothes, status, weights, and all other stuff, if internally I don't have the game, if I don't have the unconditional love, if I am not one thought, one mind, one way, I am going to be just like this person right here. And we're going to talk about it. So let's get into this right here, gentlemen. Check this out. Here we go.
This is not my normal video. I don't normally just sit down and talk to the camera, just talk to you guys.
All right, man.
Because, I don't want you to see who I am.
Oh my God, I love young man. I'm so proud of this man, guys. You know, I am so young man. If you ever watch this, young man, I'm fucking proud of you, man. Because a lot of these young men don't understand. We get it. A lot of you guys are feeling some way. You're not actually hurting. You're not actually depressed. It's just that you can't understand why you can't get that woman. You can't get that girl or something like that. But that's a whole different topic for a whole different time. But I'm just so impressed by this young man for what he is actually about to say. Here we go.
That shit's dark. And I know it's social media. I'm supposed to act cool. I'm supposed to show you the sports car I'm sitting in right now. I'm supposed to take my shirt off, show you my physique. I could use to pull any girl I want, right?
Stop right there. That's what we're talking about. I'm supposed to show you the sports car to, again, hook you in on thinking you need a nice car. I'm supposed to take my shirt off like some of these guys do and show you their muscles and show you that, you know what, if you go to the gym, you're going to get the woman. I'm supposed to show you the lie because I want to draw you into the lie to do more harm to you than good by making you think by all this looksmaxxing stuff, it is actually going to change who you are as a man. Man, I am proud of this young man. Let's go back what he's saying. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go. Listen. Let's go. Here we go.
Right now, I'm supposed to take my shirt off, show you my physique. I could use to pull any girl I want, right? Because that's what you want to see. And what you don't want to hear is that I'm 25. I have a crippling porn addiction. I've spent probably $20,000 on pornography.
$25,000 on pornography because no one actually let this man know in order to be free is to learn the game. You have a Looksmaxxer that it has a nice car. He works out, so I guess he has a nice body. I don't know. I don't look at men. But he's so dark on the inside because now what he's sharing to a lot of you young men out there is that it doesn't matter what you cover your outside world up with. If you don't have this game down, this is going to be your life. $25,000 on porn. When he could have worked on himself and learned the game, saved his money, and have these women paying for him. But again, like a lot of young men, they want the shortcut, they want the quick fix, but behind all the lies of, behind all the red pill jargon, behind all the manosphere jargon, behind all that incel and all that hate, they still want women above all, and they are willing to do things on the back end. And I am proud that this young man is able to explain and express himself and be honest by saying what he's saying right now. Let's go.
I have no sex lives because I have erectile dysfunction whenever I try to get with a girl. And I'm just sexually confused as fuck. And I'm just really fucked up.
And you know what? I am going to say, and this is where I disagree with him. He's not fucked up. You're not fucked up. What's fucked up is the information you choose to watch to keep you fucked up. Many of you guys follow, I've always said this, many of you guys follow guys because they are the color of their skin. It's like this, okay? Most guys are going to follow people because of the color of their skin. Then after skin color, meaning white will follow white, black will follow black, Chinese. And then after that, they look at subscriber counts. And then they look at what they're pushing as this mythical thing of getting women. So a lot of young men are really not actually fucked up. It's the fucked up choices that they choose to make on what it is they're doing. And that's the problem. This guy is not fucked up. He just doesn't know what he doesn't know. And for many of you guys out here, there is a problem with many of you guys because you don't believe in yourself. Again, you cannot ask a woman to like you if you don't like yourself. You cannot ask a woman to be attracted to you if you don't find yourself attractive. You cannot ask a woman to love you if you don't love yourself. You cannot ask a woman to respect you if you don't respect yourself. But yet, we're always trying to make demands on people by lying to them and manipulating them. Do you know right now, young men, all you young men out here, there are people your age back in the 90s that believed all the pickup artists, the seduction community, and everything. And right now they are just like this young man right here, dark, in a corner, confused, sad, upset. And I want to prevent that for you guys. You just learn the game. Learn how to unconditionally love yourself. That goes beyond your muscles, beyond your clothes, beyond your status and anything like that. Because when you start to do that, your world then begins to change. Listen to him. And I'm proud of this young man. This is very, I'm proud. This is awesome. Listen.
I have no sex lives because I have erectile dysfunction whenever I try to get with a girl.
Now that can be, now guys, when it comes real quick, for all you young men, whenever you have erectile dysfunction, okay, please check out your T levels, okay? Go to the doctor, check out your T levels first. And then from that point, they can prescribe you Viagra. They can do Cialis. They have this new kind of liquid that you can put on your penis to keep it hard. There are guys out there that not only have erectile dysfunction, also guys, if you have premature ejaculation problems, there are things that you can do as well. But don't be the victim. I understand that because of your porn addiction that you think that might be the cause of the fact, but the fact is, for many of you guys, you have to learn the game. It's not just walking up to a woman. You got to learn how to be a lover. You got to learn how to be a man. You got to learn how to seduce. You have to learn how to be smooth. You have to learn how to romance. You have to learn all these things because if you don't, the other guy is going to outplay you, just to be honest with you. But what he's saying right here is not a bad thing. It's okay to have that. That's just our bodies are all going to function differently. And then one thing I always tell you guys, what you do right now is going to have an effect later on. If y'all are smoking or drinking, and as you get older, your body breaks down, you're going to need medication. I'm not saying you have to take medication, but you're going to need things. And whatever you take is going to have a side effect on you. And sometimes it is going to hamper what's down there. So what I'm saying to you guys is that you're not he's in a dark place, but he doesn't have to be in a dark place. Each and every one of you can get out of the dark place. Each and every one of you can get out of this. But the question is, do you want to get out of this? You don't have to spend $25,000 on porn when you're a Looksmaxxer, because the lie is that you get your clothes, your car, your money, all this up, and you get the women. It doesn't work that way. The game doesn't work that way, and women don't work that way. How many people have we seen that have money are still getting used, manipulated, and dragged through the coals because they assume something? And that's what I'm saying to you. Let's continue real quick.
And I'm just sexually confused as fuck.
Right.
And I'm just really fucked up.
And again, sexually confused. The reason why he's sexually confused is because he assumes that my car will be enough. My muscles are going to be enough. My status is going to be enough. And he's recognizing it's not. And the confusion comes in is, why did I believe this person telling me that all I need to do this to get that? And that doesn't happen that way. That's not the game, and nor will it ever be the game. And this is why I tell each and every one of you, you got to learn the game the right way or not. It's up to you. Keep chasing the ghosts of trying to find a manipulative tactic to find a woman when you're already manipulated, because you're looking for a manipulation to manipulate somebody who's already manipulated you, because you're trying to find a cheat code in between her legs. And the game does not work that way, gentlemen. It doesn't. And young man, if you're ever listening to this, I'm proud of you, because not a lot of people can come out and show people that looksmaxxing stuff does not work. That all that money, clothes, and status stuff does not work when you're in a dark place, when you are confused, when you're spending $25,000 on porn and things like that, when you have erectile dysfunction, when you don't know how to communicate yourself, when you don't like yourself, when you don't understand yourself, when you don't respect yourself, when you don't love yourself, when you're not addicted to yourself. This is what is going to happen. And I'm not here to scare you guys. I'm here to help each and every one of you guys out here. But in order that, you've got to help yourself and you got to learn this game. But the choice is yours. Don't keep chasing the next ghost after looksmaxxing, because there'll be something else out there that's going to lie to you to keep you away from the truth that you have got to really work on your mindset and not try to work on things outside of yourself. There's nothing funny about being dark. There's nothing funny about being sad. You know what, this young man, I'm proud of you, because you're realizing it. And I know a lot of people probably following you were like, man, what are you talking about? You mean to tell me I thought the clothes were it, the money, the clothes, the status, the weightlifting, the cars, and all. It's not it, man. So gentlemen, I'm proud of this man. But what are you going to do? Are you going to continue to be blind and manipulated to think that going to the gym and tricking your money off to get your body right is going to attract a woman, when deep down inside, you cannot communicate yourself? Deep down inside, you are not authentic. You're not decisive. You don't have any passion. You don't have any perspectives. You're not clear. You're not concise. You're not impactful. But all you're doing is covering up the problem. But what you don't understand is women can see you for what you are, not for what you want them to see you as. So just think about that, guys. Young man, I'm proud of you. I think that is an awesome thing that you're coming up and talking to all the people out here, man. Salute to you, young man. And I hope that a lot of you guys out here learn this game and realize that you don't need all those things. You just have to learn how to love yourself.